In the wild, it's survival of the fittest, but sometimes an animal picks a fight with the wrong opponent. Today, we're about to witness some of the craziest animal showdowns caught on camera. From fearless goats that refuse to back down, to horses that don't tolerate nonsense. We've got hippos showing why they're one of the most dangerous creatures on the planet, and even dogs proving they're more than just man's best friend. They're warriors in their own right. So sit back, grab your popcorn, and get ready for some jaw-dropping moments. TCD animals. A bull is no stranger to power. With its muscular frame, sharp horns, and immense strength, it is feared by many animals, even humans. But against a horse, this mighty beast learned a painful lesson. Focused solely on its target, the bull charged forward with full force, unaware of the lethal consequence that awaited. In a split second, the horse retaliated with a single, bone-shattering kick. The impact was catastrophic. The bull crashed to the ground, its body motionless, its fight instantly extinguished. The sheer force of that one blow was enough to incapacitate the bull in an instant, a chilling reminder that even the strongest creatures can fall when facing an opponent of raw power and precision. Wolves are known for their intelligence, teamwork, and deadly efficiency as predators. They stalk their prey with precision, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But what happens when a wolf miscalculates its target? In an unbelievable encounter, a wolf made the grave mistake of provoking the wrong horse. The powerful beast did not hesitate. It retaliated with force, seizing the predator by its legs before unleashing a relentless assault. Within moments, the wolf was rendered defenseless. Its once confident attack turned into a desperate attempt to escape. But there was no escape. The furious horse had already made its decision, delivering blow after blow, ensuring the predator would never make the same mistake again. Crocodiles are known for their terrifying strength. With jaws that can crush bones and thick, armored skin, they are nearly invincible predators. But when faced with a horse, they are completely outmatched. In an unexpected turn of events, a horse was peacefully grazing with its herd when things suddenly changed. Nearby, a crocodile was basking in the sun, unaware of its surroundings. Out of nowhere, the horse went berserk. It charged at the crocodile, stomping and kicking with all its might. One powerful kick sent the crocodile flying into the air. After that brutal attack, the crocodile had no choice but to retreat as quickly as it could. And wolves weren't the only ones to learn this lesson the hard way. Another wolf, hungry and desperate, locked eyes on a defenseless calf. It had found an easy meal, or so it thought. As it crept closer, ready to strike, an unexpected force emerged. A herd of horses, their towering figures casting an imposing shadow, stepped forward in unison. The wolf hesitated, a moment of uncertainty. And then, panic, realizing it had picked the wrong target, the wolf turned tail and fled. The honey badger is one of the bravest and toughest creatures in the wild. With its thick, nearly impenetrable skin and an incredible pain tolerance, it fears nothing. In a rare encounter, a honey badger somehow found itself in the middle of a herd of horses. Undeterred, it marched boldly among the towering giants, treating them as if they didn't exist, striding with the confidence of an animal that believed the world belonged to it. But arrogance led to a fatal mistake. Without hesitation, it lunged at a horse's leg, ready to bite. The response was instant. A devastating kick struck its head like a bolt of lightning, sending the honey badger crashing to the ground, dazed and motionless. Bears are among the most powerful land predators. Their sheer size, razor-sharp claws, and unmatched strength make them nearly unstoppable. But even these mighty beasts think twice before challenging the wrong opponent. As a bear neared a herd of horses, it underestimated their awareness. The moment it got too close, the entire herd sprang into action. The bear, despite its strength, was caught off guard. It quickly realized that retreat was the only option, because once a horse is provoked, there is no mercy. It's not just large predators that fall victim to a horse's wrath. Even the most unsuspecting animals can find themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. A curious goat, unaware of the danger, stood directly behind a restless horse, a critical mistake. In the blink of an eye, the horse delivered a devastating kick, sending the poor goat flying. Yet, incredibly, the goat appeared unfazed, seemingly ready for another round. But had it not learned its lesson, if it continued testing its luck, the next kick could be far worse. Sheep, too, have had their unfortunate encounters. One particular sheep, unknowingly stepping too close, received a sharp and clear warning, a powerful kick that sent it scrambling away in fear. Some lessons in life come quickly, and for this sheep, it was a reminder to respect boundaries. And then, perhaps the most shocking moment, a rooster. Yet, in an instant, the horse charged, delivering not one, but multiple crushing blows. The rooster never saw it coming. It was a brutal reminder that size alone does not determine who survives. Pit bulls are notorious for their strength, endurance, and fearless aggression. When they bite, they refuse to let go. But even the tenacity of this formidable breed is no match for the towering force of a horse. In a shocking moment, a pit bull went berserk and attacked a carriage horse. Despite the massive size difference, the pit bull kept coming at it like crazy. The horse threw it off multiple times, but the dog just wouldn't give up. Things took a turn when the pit bull went for the horse's hind leg. In an instant, the horse landed a single kick that sent the dog flying several feet. That kick definitely broke a few bones. I bet the pit bull learned a hard lesson that day: never mess with a horse. Wild boars are known for their sheer strength and aggression, making them one of the most formidable predators in the wild. With sharp tusks and a powerful build, they can easily overpower many animals. Imagine a goat facing off against a wild boar, one of nature's fiercest predators. The boar struck first, delivering a brutal blow, but the goat didn't flinch. It got back up and kept fighting, proving that even when knocked down, the goat would rise again. The boar eventually gave up, unable to overpower the goat's resilience and determination. This incredible showdown shows just how tough goats are, even in the face of vicious predators. Pit bulls, known for their strength and aggressiveness, usually don't back down from a fight. However, one particular pit bull learned a painful lesson when it tried to attack a goat. The goat responded with a brutal headbutt that sent the pit bull flying through the air. One hit was all it took for the dog to reconsider, quickly retreating and leaving the goat victorious. This shows how formidable goats can be when they fight back with everything they've got. In another battle, a pit bull launched a full-force attack on a goat, aiming to overpower it. But the goat refused to back down, fighting back with everything it had. The battle raged on until the pit bull finally surrendered, unable to defeat the goat's unwavering spirit. This proves that goats are not only strong, but incredibly resilient fighters. In an intense moment, a dog lunges at a goat from outside the pen, its teeth sinking into the goat's horn. But the very next second, the dog is struck with terror. The goat, in a sudden burst of strength, slams its head against the iron bar of the pen, breaking it with ease. The dog, shaken by the raw power, turns tail and flees. Yet the goat, undeterred and brimming with ferocity, seems ready to pursue, showcasing its unmatched power and determination. Horses are incredibly strong and majestic, with their muscular bodies and powerful legs capable of delivering forceful kicks. Their size alone can make them an intimidating presence in any fight. In a surprising clash, a goat took on a horse, an animal much larger and stronger. The goat charged at the horse without hesitation, despite the obvious size difference. While the horse could have easily overpowered the goat, it hesitated, seemingly impressed by the goat's courage. This battle wasn't won by size. It was won by the goat's fearless attitude, which made the horse pause and reconsider. In yet another shocking fight, a goat took on a cow, an animal significantly larger and stronger. Naturally, one would expect the cow to win, but this determined goat didn't back down. After a long and intense battle, the cow was forced to retreat, proving that sometimes heart and willpower can overcome size and strength. Goats are known for their feisty nature, not just when facing larger opponents, but also when challenging each other. In the wild, they often engage in head-to-head battles, using their horns and sheer willpower to assert dominance. These fights may seem intense, but they are a testament to the goat's resilience and determination to prove its strength even against members of its own kind. In another battle, two goats clashed in a brutal battle for dominance, their horns locking in a powerful contest of strength. The fight wasn't short, it was a test of endurance and sheer willpower. After a long battle, one goat finally triumphed, proving that even among themselves, goats are formidable opponents. Goats are known for their curiosity and persistence, but when faced with an electric fence, their determination can lead to surprising reactions. In this video, a goat's initial interest in the fence quickly turns into chaos after it gets a shock. Startled and panicked, it bolts away in a frantic sprint, a reminder of how even the toughest creatures can be caught off guard. The stubbornness of a goat, however, means it'll likely be back to investigate once more. Kangaroos are known for their incredible strength and agility, making them one of the most formidable animals in Australia. With powerful hind legs capable of delivering punishing kicks, they are more than capable of defending themselves or competing for dominance. Their boxing abilities, honed through countless encounters, allow them to strike with precision and force. A kangaroo's muscular build and quick reflexes make it a force to be reckoned with in the wild. Yet, despite all this power, this goat was unshaken and took the fight head-on, surprising the kangaroo and forcing it to retreat. Wolf, a fierce predator known for its hunting skills and cunning. With sharp teeth and exceptional speed, wolves are some of nature's most dangerous hunters. In an unbelievable showdown, a goat faced off with a wolf. But this goat wasn't intimidated. Instead of running, It charged straight at the wolf with surprising aggression, catching the predator off guard. The wolf, momentarily stunned, hesitated, and ultimately decided to retreat. It's a remarkable sight to see a goat chase away such a fearsome creature, proving that sometimes bravery and determination can be more powerful than fear. Even the mighty elephant, the largest land animal on Earth, isn't safe from hippo rage. One unlucky elephant just wanted to cool off in the water, but the hippos, they weren't having it. A sneak attack from behind sent the massive creature packing, reminding us all that hippos don't share. Crocodiles are usually feared in the animal kingdom, but when a hippo decides it wants your spot by the river, you move. One massive croc tried to hold its ground, but after a quick reality check from the hippo, it thought better of it and scurried away. You eat grass, but you're a big creature. Imagine a rhino, armored like a medieval knight, standing its ground. Thick skin, massive bolt, and a sharp horn ready to gore anything in its path. Sounds like a solid contender against a hippo, right? Well, not quite. One particular rhino learned this lesson the hard way. Strutting around as if it owned the place, it managed to rub the wrong hippo the wrong way. With a single deep, guttural roar, the river beast made its stance crystal clear. This was not a fight worth sticking around for. Rhinos are tough, but hippos are another level of crazy. Buffaloes are no joke. They take on lions, they trample hyenas, and they hold their own in the wild. But facing a hippo, that's a different ball game. What started as an intense standoff quickly turned into a lesson in survival. The buffalo, muscles flexed and horns lowered, looked like it was ready to fight. But the hippo, it didn't even flinch. With a gaping mouth large enough to swallow a small car, it lunged. And just like that, the buffalo had a decision to make: stand its ground and risk decapitation or live to see another day. It wisely chose the latter, beating a hasty retreat before the hippo could turn it into an afternoon snack. Lions, the kings of the savannah, the apex predators, the ruthless hunters. You'd think they'd know better than to wake a sleeping hippo, right? Wrong. One particularly clueless lion made the mistake of disturbing a napping river monster, and the result: pure chaos. The hippo sprang to life, furious and ready to destroy anything in its way. In a matter of seconds, the lion went from a confident predator to a helpless plaything, getting tossed like a ragdoll in a hurricane. The only reason it lived to see another sunrise. The hippo decided it wasn't worth the effort. But the poor decision-making didn't stop there. 3 more lions, feeling cocky, decided to wade into hippo territory. Big mistake. As soon as their paws touched the water, an enraged hippo came charging like a battleship with one mission: clear the intruders. One lion barely made it across, but the others, they turned back, realizing that a few sips of water weren't worth becoming hippo chow. Looks like the king of the jungle just got demoted to court jester, hippo style. You'd think a lone hippo surrounded by lions would be in trouble. But nope, this hippo was built different. Instead of running, it charged straight into the pride. Let that sink in. Surrounded by one of nature's deadliest predators, this hippo didn't hesitate to throw itself into battle, sending the lions scrambling. And if that wasn't enough to prove it was an absolute unit, just look at its back, scarred, battered, but still standing. This was a beast that had seen things and survived them all. As the sun dipped below the horizon, a group of lions lounged by a water hole, looking all relaxed and content. Maybe they were thinking about their next hunt. Maybe they were composing their latest Instagram captions. Who knows? What they didn't expect was for an angry hippo to crash their chill session like an unwelcome party guest. Without hesitation, it stormed towards them and those big bad cats. Gone. No arguments, no fight, no second thoughts, just pure, instinctive survival mode as they scattered. If you ever think you're having a bad day, just imagine being a lion stuck on a tiny rock, surrounded by massive hippos. The lion had no escape, no options, no plan. And when one of the hippos decided to charge, there was only one way out, straight into the water. The poor feline had to make a desperate leap and, by sheer luck, managed to escape without getting crushed. A leopard, focused entirely on its fishy meal, had no idea what was lurking just beneath the mud. Inches away, a massive hippo lay submerged, watching, waiting. It was like a horror movie scene. The clueless protagonist, the silent monster. Luckily for the big cat, the hippo wasn't in a bad mood that day. Otherwise, it would have been lights out. Another leopard, another terrible decision. Spotting a baby hippo, it thought it had scored an easy meal. But what it failed to consider was the angry, overprotective mother standing guard. Lesson of the day: if you're asleep, fast sports car, don't pick a fight with a military-grade tank. Now, here's something you don't see every day: a hippo facing off against a shark. The shark, probably minding its own business, suddenly found itself way too close to the wrong crowd. Without a second thought, the hippo charged, forcing the apex predator to retreat. Even the kings of the ocean know better than to mess with these beasts. Imagine settling in for the evening, expecting nothing more than a quiet night at home. Then suddenly, a leopard. That's the terrifying reality one pit bull faced when a young leopard somehow broke into a house, prowling through the living room in search of an easy target. The pit bull, cornered yet unwavering, erupted in fierce barks, sending a clear message. This intruder was not welcome. The leopard, smaller and possibly inexperienced, hesitated. It was expecting an easy hunt, but instead, it found itself in a tense standoff. Ultimately, the leopard retreated, slipping away into the darkness. As the homeowners scrambled to locate the predator, armed only with sticks, the pit bull held its ground, refusing to back down. The brave pit bull had won, not with brute strength but with sheer determination and an unbreakable will to defend its home. Would it have survived had the fight escalated? That remains a mystery. But one thing is certain: this fearless dog refused to go down without a fight. Leopards are unmatched hunters, their skills refined through years of dominance. But this time, the predator became the prey. In a thrilling battle that defied the odds, a dogo argentino, known for its incredible power and courage, faced off against a leopard and changed the rules of the game. At first, the leopard had the advantage, using its agility and predatory instincts to try and take down the dog. But the dogo fought back with relentless energy, refusing to be subdued. With every bite and counterattack, the tables slowly turned. The leopard, unable to maintain control, realized this was no ordinary prey. It was a warrior willing to fight to the very end. Bruised and outmatched, the leopard finally retreated. Would you have expected such a twist? Let us know in the comments. African wild dogs are some of the most efficient hunters on the planet. Their teamwork, speed, and relentless pursuit make them a nightmare for any prey, including a leopard. And right now, we've got a wild one, folks. Hiding in the tall grass, a leopard has found itself in big trouble. Looks like it wandered straight into wild dog territory. Bad move. Now it's running for its life, and let me tell you, when the wild dogs are on your tail, you run. Doesn't matter if you're a leopard, a lion, or the king of the jungle. When the dogs come after you, you run. This is some incredible footage captured by a home security camera. And right here, folks, we've got one little dog about to face some serious trouble. A leopard has slipped into the homeowner's yard, moving with stealth and precision. Then, boom, it launches a surprise attack from behind. The poor pup never saw it coming, and there was no way it could fight back. Its fate seemed sealed. But just in the nick of time, the owner rushes in. Despite the leopard's overwhelming strength, the little dog manages to break free from its deadly grip. Unbelievable. Talk about one tough, fearless pup. A curious puppy named Max wandered too far from safety and found itself in a life-threatening situation. A leopard had spotted him, closing in with terrifying speed. But instead of running, Max did something unexpected. He stood his ground. With ears perked and tail stiff, he unleashed a series of sharp, relentless barks, making himself appear bigger and braver than he actually was. Incredibly, the leopard hesitated. Perhaps it was the sheer boldness of this tiny warrior, or maybe the unexpected noise startled the predator. Whatever the reason, the leopard retreated, leaving Max victorious. Sometimes, bravery isn't about size, it's about heart. The Tibetan Mastiff is a powerhouse of strength and endurance, originally bred to guard livestock against fierce predators like wolves and leopards. With its massive build, powerful jaws, its sheer presence alone is enough to intimidate intruders, making it one of the most legendary guardian dogs in the world. In an unexpected encounter, one leopard, 3 Tibetan Mastiff. In this electrifying encounter, teamwork was the key to survival. The leopard, confident in its strength, attempted to assert dominance with a powerful swipe of its claws. But the Tibetan Mastiffs were relentless, barking, lunging, and working together as a unit to keep the predator at bay. Outnumbered and overwhelmed, the leopard finally admitted defeat and retreated into the wilderness. This battle wasn't just about strength, it was about strategy, coordination, and the unshakable bond between these courageous dogs. A leopard has broken into a homeowner's yard, but this time, It picked the wrong target, a Tibetan Mastiff. And let's just say, the leopard is paying the price. Even while chained, the Mastiff fights back with everything it's got, unleashing pure power and aggression. Now the real question is, can the leopard turn this around? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. In a truly extraordinary situation, a leopard somehow found itself right in the middle of a pride of lions. And let's just say, it didn't go unnoticed. The poor leopard was met with a brutal attack. But honestly, I think the lions were just sending a message. Maybe it wandered into their territory by mistake. Lions don't usually see leopards as a meal unless food is really scarce. Either way, this leopard just learned a lesson it won't forget anytime soon. Hyenas have long been recognized for their intelligence, fearlessness, and hunting prowess. They are often seen in the wild, harassing other predators, stealing kills, and preying on weaker animals. Their eerie laughter and pack mentality strike fear into many creatures of the savannah. However, nature sometimes has surprises in store, where roles are reversed in the most unexpected ways. In one such remarkable encounter, a lone hyena approached what seemed like an easy target, a donkey. Perhaps it was hungry, or maybe it underestimated its opponent, assuming the donkey would flee at the first sign of danger. However, what happened next was nothing short of astonishing. Instead of retreating, the donkey fought back with incredible force. In a sudden counterattack, the donkey bit the hyena's ear with its powerful jaws, causing the predator to yelp in pain. But it didn't stop there. The donkey, filled with unexpected aggression, chased the hyena relentlessly, turning the tables on one of nature's most cunning carnivores. The hyena, clearly outmatched in this confrontation, scrambled to escape, desperate to get away from its unexpected assailant. This rare moment highlighted not only the donkey's defensive capabilities but also its surprising ability to dominate even the most feared wild predators. In the stark deserts, where survival is a daily battle, a lone donkey found itself surrounded by a pack of wolves. These predators, known for their teamwork, launched an attack from every angle. Yet, the donkey's size, agility, and determination turned the tables. Kicking furiously, it managed to fend off the wolves even as they tried to drag it down. A particularly bold wolf attempted to latch onto the donkey's jaw but was shaken off after a flurry of powerful kicks. Against all odds, the donkey escaped. This encounter showcased the resilience and sheer will of an animal that refuses to become prey. A peculiar confrontation unfolded between a donkey and a tethered camel. Rather than avoiding the much larger animal, the donkey launched a calculated attack, biting the camel's neck and leg. Camels typically have an average weight of 300–600 kilograms. They possess strong muscles, allowing them to carry loads of up to 200–300 kilograms and travel persistently across the desert. Their sturdy teeth and powerful bite enabled them to chew tough food and inflict serious injuries when defending themselves. The camel, though stronger, struggled to respond effectively due to its restricted movement. In a desperate attempt to fight back, it bit the donkey's rear. However, the donkey's persistence paid off as it immobilized the camel and established its dominance. This encounter served as a reminder that size alone doesn't determine the victor in nature's battles. Donkeys, often overlooked as humble farm animals, have surprising strength and resilience. Their image as docile creatures belies their ability to confront danger with unexpected ferocity. On a serene farm where donkeys and cows graze peacefully, an overconfident dog discovered this truth the hard way. Attempting to assert dominance, the dog barked at a donkey and its foal. At first, the donkey retreated, shielding its young. But when the dog persisted, the donkey unleashed a forceful kick that sent the dog scurrying away, humbled and wiser. Not all farm animals tolerate intrusion. Some, like donkeys, remind us of the instincts they retain from their wild ancestors. Donkeys, often seen as gentle and hard-working farm animals, can sometimes display unexpected aggression, as one unfortunate pig found out. In a startling incident, a donkey suddenly clamped down on the pig's ear and lifted it off the ground, causing the helpless pig to squeal in distress. Without any apparent reason, the donkey dragged the pig around, asserting its dominance over the smaller animal. While this behavior might seem irrational at first glance, it highlights an important characteristic of donkeys. They are highly territorial and will aggressively confront anything they perceive as a threat, even if the threat is a harmless farm companion. This instinctual behavior likely stems from their evolutionary past, where standing their ground was crucial for survival. Farmers who keep donkeys alongside other animals must be mindful of these tendencies to prevent unnecessary conflicts in the barnyard. In a jaw-dropping display of bravery, a donkey confronted a fully grown male lion. Most animals would flee in terror, but this donkey stood its ground and charged. The lion, taken aback by the audacity of its opponent, hesitated. Despite the lion's reputation as the apex predator, it found itself cowering before the relentless kicks and bites of the donkey. This extraordinary encounter was a vivid demonstration of how courage and determination can overcome even the most intimidating adversaries. On the road, a leopard leapt to attack a donkey, trying to take it down by biting its neck. However, the donkey was not alone. Another nearby donkey immediately charged in, biting and kicking the leopard to disrupt the attack. The leopard struggled to maintain its advantage as both donkeys joined forces to fight back. This made the leopard's hunt extremely challenging, and even if it succeeded, it would likely pay a severe price with fatal injuries. This confrontation highlighted the intelligence and strong bond between these animals. In a rather unusual situation, this donkey seemed to have just been rejected by its mate and, in a fit of rage, decided to unleash its fury on the unsuspecting camel. Despite being only half the camel's size, the donkey launched a frenzied attack, biting wildly at the camel's face and body with unrelenting aggression. However, as expected, the camel was not one to back down. This time, it showcased its true strength, fighting back with full force. With a sudden, powerful bite, the camel clamped onto the donkey's back, lifting it off the ground and swinging it around several times before finally releasing it. The devastating attack left the donkey dazed and disoriented, struggling to stand as it tried to process what had just happened. Though donkeys can be fiercely aggressive, this encounter proved that picking the wrong opponent can quickly turn them from the hunter to the hunted. Dogs are known for their courage, But bravery without wisdom can quickly turn to recklessness. This was evident in an encounter where the dogs challenged a massive bull. In another situation, despite the size and strength disparity, the dogs attacked relentlessly, seemingly oblivious to the danger they were in. The bull, however, was not one to tolerate such insolence. With powerful kicks and swift movements, it sent the dogs flying through the air. Yet, even as the injuries mounted, the dogs refused to retreat, their tenacity bordering on foolhardiness. The scene highlighted a crucial lesson in nature. Knowing when to fight and when to flee is often the difference between survival and destruction. Lions are often hailed as kings of the jungle, but their hunting prowess, particularly among males, leaves much to be desired. In one fascinating encounter, a weak African buffalo was being attacked by a lion. The buffalo had almost accepted its fate when, unexpectedly, its friend arrived out. The buffalo quickly showcased its strength, tossing the lion high into the air like a toy. The lion tried to escape, but it couldn't outrun them. The herd of buffaloes swiftly dealt with the lion. A pride of lions had gathered after catching a monitor lizard. Two of the lions were carrying the lizard to another spot, intending to deal with it. However, out of nowhere, a water buffalo appeared. It attacked one of the lions swiftly, tossing it aside like a twig. This moment wasn't just a testament to the buffalo's resilience. It exposed a glaring gap in the lion's execution. It's a reminder that even apex predators need more than brute strength. They need strategy and precision. The animal kingdom rarely witnesses battles as intense as those between bulls and bears. Both creatures are symbols of strength, but their differences make their clashes extraordinary. In one unforgettable encounter, a bear attempted to overpower a bull by targeting its neck, the most vulnerable part of the bull's body. Using its massive weight, the bear tried to wear the bull down, but the bull stood its ground. It refused to fall, its resilience matching the bear's ferocity in a brutal stalemate. Another battle mirrored the scene, with a bear and a bison locked in an equally fierce wrestling match. Their aggression and determination were evenly matched, creating a dramatic display of nature's raw power. These clashes reveal the primal struggle for dominance, where neither creature is willing to concede easily. Bulls are not just defenders against predators, they are fierce rivals among their own kind. In one riveting spectacle, two bulls engaged in a battle for dominance, their horns locked in a struggle of strength and willpower. Just as one seemed to gain the upper hand, a third bull charged into the fray, completely altering the dynamic. With an incredible display of force, the newcomer lifted one of the combatants into the air, sending a clear message about its own dominance. These moments highlight why bulls are symbols of power in many cultures. Their strength is not just physical, but also a testament to their unyielding spirit. Amidst the drama and danger, nature occasionally offers moments of levity. One such encounter involved a bear at a small puddle, taking a peaceful drink. Unbeknownst to the bear, a bull approached from behind, irritated by its presence. The bull nudged the bear gently with its horn, startling it into spitting out its drink and bolting in fear. This moment of unexpected comedy showcased the bull's dominance and the bear's rare vulnerability. Even in the wild, where survival often takes center stage, moments like this remind us of nature's unpredictability and charm. Few confrontations in nature are as evenly matched as a buffalo squaring off against a bull. In one memorable instance, the two creatures locked horns, engaging in a calculated and deliberate battle. Unlike the chaotic brawls typical of the wild, this fight felt almost choreographed, as though each animal was following a set of unspoken rules. Their movements were slow but deliberate, their strikes precise. The scene resembled a wrestling match more than a life or death struggle, showcasing not just their physical power, but also their intelligence and restraint. A raging bull rampages through the streets, searching for a target to attack, but everyone manages to evade it. Finally, it spots a car nearby, and in a horrifying display of strength, it charges and effortlessly lifts the front of the car into the air. Adult bulls are often very aggressive, especially when provoked or during the mating season. This increases their intensity and strength in confrontations. With a body weight ranging from 500 to 1,000 kilograms, mature bulls have highly developed muscles, particularly in the neck and shoulders. This enables them to perform powerful actions such as charging or swiftly maneuvering their bodies. An adult bull can pull or push heavy objects weighing hundreds of kilograms, sometimes exceeding 1 ton. From fending off predators like lions and bears to establishing dominance within their ranks, bulls and buffaloes represent nature's unyielding spirit. Their encounters are not just about survival. They are profound demonstrations of determination, strength, and strategy. A lion's sheer power is undeniable. With its immense strength, razor-sharp claws, and bone-crushing bite force, it reigns as the undisputed king of the savannah. Hyenas may be fierce scavengers, but when they cross into lion territory, they rarely walk away unscathed. In a sudden clash, a group of hyenas was enjoying their meal when, out of nowhere, a male lion burst onto the scene, attacking one unlucky hyena. The rest of the hyenas scattered in a frantic retreat. Perhaps they wanted to save their friend, but the lion's sheer strength was undeniable. And the mistake repeats itself. This time, a group of hyenas was engrossed in their feast, a leftover hippo carcass. They had no idea a predator was closing in. Like a shadow, the lion crept closer, silent and unseen. Then, with a lightning-fast pounce, a weak hyena was caught in an instant. Its fate was sealed in the blink of an eye, from scavenger to prey, just like that. In another fierce showdown, a lone lion found itself surrounded and brutally attacked by a pack of hyenas. It seemed as though its fate was sealed. But then, out of nowhere, its pride arrived. The tables turned in an instant. The hyenas panicked and scattered, but one wasn't fast enough. A male lion seized it, fueled by rage, avenging its fallen comrade. It was a brutal lesson for the hyenas. Strength in numbers only works until the real kings of the savannah show up. Hyenas are built for endurance and power, but when faced with a formidable opponent, even they can be outmatched. Some dogs, bred for sheer strength and fearlessness, can stand toe-to-toe with these wild scavengers. In one shocking confrontation, a pit bull seizes a hyena with unmatched aggression. The struggle is brief. The pit bull's sheer power overwhelms the hyena, leaving it no chance to escape. But there's one breed that takes things even further, the Kangal. This Turkish powerhouse is bred to fend off wolves, bears, and even lions. When a Kangal faces a hyena, it's no contest. The Kangal strikes with ferocity, overpowering the hyena with ease, proving why it's one of the most dominant guardian dogs in the world. In one such remarkable encounter, a lone hyena approached what seemed like an easy target, a donkey. Perhaps it was hungry, or maybe it underestimated its opponent, assuming the donkey would flee at the first sign of danger. However, what happened next was nothing short of astonishing. Instead of retreating, the donkey fought back with incredible force. In a sudden counterattack, the donkey bit the hyena's ear with its powerful jaws, causing the predator to yelp in pain. But it didn't stop there. The donkey, filled with unexpected aggression, chased the hyena relentlessly, turning the tables on one of nature's most cunning carnivores. The hyena, clearly outmatched in this confrontation, scrambled to escape, desperate to get away from its unexpected assailant. Unlike the lion, the leopard relies on stealth and agility. Built for speed and precision, this solitary hunter can take down prey in a heartbeat. Hyenas, despite their strong jaws and tenacious spirit, are no match for a leopard's ambush tactics. As a hyena was busy handling its meal, out of nowhere, a leopard showed up, its eyes locked on the tasty prize. The hyena tried to defend its food, but the sheer presence of the leopard seemed to shake its confidence. In the end, the leopard chased it away, clearing the way for its crew to swoop in and snatch the meat. Talk about some shameless thieves. Once again, history repeats itself. A hyena, fully enjoying its meal, failed to notice the leopard lying in wait. In the blink of an eye, the leopard snatched the prey and swiftly climbed up a tree. Frustrated and furious, the hyena could do nothing but watch. Hippos may seem sluggish, but don't let their calm demeanor fool you. These massive creatures are among the most dangerous animals in Africa, capable of crushing bones with a single bite. In a rather reckless encounter, a clueless hyena nearly paid the price for its curiosity. It wandered down to the water hole and made the terrible decision to wake up a resting hippo. Big mistake. In an instant, the hippo snapped awake, turned around, and was beyond furious. With its jaws wide open, it lunged at the hyena, aiming to clamp down. But somehow, by sheer luck, the hyena managed to escape. No doubt, this was a lesson it won't forget anytime soon. Hyenas may be known for their strong jaws, but African wild dogs are some of the most efficient hunters on the planet. Their teamwork, speed, and relentless pursuit make them a nightmare for any prey, including an unsuspecting hyena. One lone hyena, thinking it can steal from the pack, makes a terrible decision. The wild dogs respond instantly, surrounding the hyena with their relentless energy. The scavenger tries to flee, but the pack is too fast, too coordinated. Within moments, the hyena is overwhelmed. It should have run the moment it saw them. In another turn of events, a lioness was about to enjoy her hard-earned meal when a pack of hyenas surrounded her. They whooped and jeered, clearly intent on stealing her prize. Moments later, the entire pack charged, forcing the lioness to abandon her kill. Triumphant, the hyenas howled in celebration, but their victory was short-lived. The dominant male lion arrived. The moment they saw him, they knew. He stepped forward slowly and deliberately, his sheer strength and commanding presence sending fear through the pack. The king of the jungle will always be the king. If you've enjoyed exploring these remarkable stories from the wild, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories from the animal kingdom. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.